And collectors, I am the mysterious stranger from DFW SE Comic Traders. That's DFW Dallas Fort Worth Southeast Comic Traders. I'm the mysterious stranger. Today we're going to be talking about the Queen in Black event. We're going to be talking about Venom, Knull, Silver Surfer, who else? Spider-Man, Simbi. We're going to be talking about League of Comic Geeks, Key Collector Comics, and Facebook. So right off the bat, I want to say that this is the banner for our Facebook group, the DFW SE, as DFW space SE Comic Traders. Find us on Facebook. It's a group. You'll be accepted into the group, no problems. Anyone can post without review. You can post videos, reels of yourself. You can post your pulls. You can post comments about your Facebook Marketplace comics that you have for sale. Just news about your local comic book shops. We try to specialize in the Southeast DFW area. That's, I guess, south of Dallas, Arlington, Grand Prairie, Mansfield, Midlothian, Duncanville, DeSoto, Lancaster, Red Oak, Waxahachie, that little down 287, 35, 20 triangle. Yeah, I think that perfectly maps it out, as you can see right there. Let me give you a glimpse into our Facebook group real quick. This is the Facebook group, DFW space SE Comic Traders. There's some videos that have been posted. We want to hear from you. We want to collaborate with you. That's just the reason we make these videos, is to reach out and find local people to talk comics about. A lot of the comic book groups online are heavily admin and gate kept. We're gonna take the gates off. We're taking the gates off. All right. We're also on League of Comic Geeks. This is a website and an app that comic book shops, local comic book shops, use to help people pull comic books that they want, so you can order them to the comic book shop and they pull them out for you before they put them on the shelf. Super powerful tool. Of course, we're here on YouTube at Mr. Stranger TX. We also use Key Collector Comics as well. Let me show you what this looks like. This is the dashboard, leagueofcomicgeeks.com. These are the books that I'm pulling this week. So today is Sunday. These books come out, will hit the shelves Wednesday. And I already have them ordered, so they're going to be in a box waiting for me when I get there. This is what we want. We're getting Clayface Celebrity Dirt's #1. Great looking book. Catwoman 2. It's Simbi #1. We collect Venom. We collect everything Venom here. So Simbi's getting his own title. This is gonna be a key for the black suit, symbiote, Venom. We're getting Batman 22, Harley Quinn, Dan Quintana. That's a cover B. That's the one I want. Firestorm 3, Black Cat. I don't read Black Cat, but I love this cover. Frank Castle looking classic in here. Beautiful cover. I might get that one graded, framed up. And Daniel Warren Johnson is coming out with his own book, his own image book called Do a Powerbomb. We're here for Daniel Warren Johnson. We're here for that. We're here for you. We're here for you, Dan. Okay. All right. So those are our pulls this week that we're looking forward to reviewing Wednesday. How to know what's coming, like the Queen in Black event that's coming now. You can spend some time on this website in the new comics category. These are all the new comics that are coming out next week. Here's the Batman 22. This is cover A. I actually picked cover B because I like it better. And this is how this works. You go to new comics. These are coming out this week. If you check them now, there's a chance they'll pull them for you and have them ready for you when you show up Wednesday. But you can be like, you definitely like Absolute Batman, right? You come down, this is the cover A. If you scroll down a little bit, it shows you some of the other covers that are coming out, and you can pick the ones you want down here. Now, some of these, we can go into a lot of this in depth later, but open order covers are really common. We're going to get lucky and get a Dan Quintana and an open order cover this week. So that's cool. And here's some of the other one. Brett Bean, the guy who's doing, this definitely looks like a dork. Some dork art here, which makes me kind of want that one also. Anyway, this is how that works. You go to new comics. You go. These are the comics that are coming out this week that you might want. You don't have to go into the store and see them. You can see them from this website, and you can pre-order the ones you want if your shop uses this to pull. So if you want to see that, you go to stores down here, browse stores. I'll show you a map where you're at. You can see them. This is where I'm at. Cosmic Comics. Coliseum Comics in Arlington uses it. MRT Cards and Comics in Mansfield uses it. Might want to check with them also, but you pick your shop, pull list sync available, and you make it your shop. I should say start. But since that's my shop, then. Okay, anyway. Maybe this video is about this. Maybe this video is about this. Maybe we make a new video. I think we've spent a lot of time for people here wanting to know about the Queen in Black event. Just spent a bunch of time learning about comic geeks. Cool. Let's do that. All right, here's my pull list for next week. If you want to know what's going on in the future, this Queen in Black event starts the last week of June. And these are the first 3 issues that you're going to get related to Queen in Black event. Now, you could check the back issues bins at your store or start shopping online for books leading into this event. Like Knull, a Knull title would make some sense. We got all 5 issues of that because we use this site. But anyway, this next event has a bunch of crossovers and one-shots and a bunch of other stuff going on. This is some Queen in Black titled books that are going to be coming out the last week of July. You can sign on here, click the issue from New Comics from July 22nd. This will get you to a list where you can see all the variant covers, incentive covers, and black bag opportunities. You can see the covers here. You can cross your fingers and hope for to get these. Well, what's cool about this is you can click this article here, and it'll take you to a list of stuff related to this event. This is the Free Comic Book Day book. We got that. We got this. We got Venom 259. And the last week of July 22nd, we're getting Queen in Black blind bags and Queen in Black Hela #1. Anyway, click this title. You can pull these into your list. As you can see here, pull. This one's empty. I ended up pulling this one by myself off the rack. But all these are pulled all the way down here. This is another one that's super cool. This great cover. Oof. Oof. Who did that? Who did this? This man did it. It's going to take forever to load. Anyway, he did it. Great job. Would like to lay my hands on that original artwork. Queen of Black, Hela. Here's some stuff you're not going to know about just waiting inside the store. But if you watch us on YouTube or follow us here on League of a Comic Geeks or spend any amount of time on here, you'll see stuff like this. And you can order many of these blind bags as you want. We'll probably get 5. And you just add to it there. This is something else you wouldn't notice unless you do a little research. Here's a connected cover. There's one of the books that come out the first week, June 22nd, Queen in Black Hela. The other half of this book comes out a couple of months later, maybe a couple of months later, August 12th, a couple of weeks later, and it's Queen in Black Thor. And one has old school Thor, the other one has, what is this? Mighty Thor, Mortal Thor, Immortal Thor, Mortal Thor. With the rope and the hammer. But it's got the other half of the Queen. It's got the other half on Hela on it. So, long story short, League of Comic Geeks, see if they sync up with your local shop. If you're in the Southeast DFW area, we saw Coliseum Comics in Arlington does it. Cosmic Comics in Grand Prairie does it. MRT in Mansfield does it. And you log in, find a book you like, Queen in Black, event. You click the story from your book, and you can collect all these. Some of these have more than one. Queen in Black has 2. Queen in Black, of course. Defenders of Light and Dark has a 2-issue tie-in. Queen in Black Venom Unchained has multiple issues. Venom 261, you're going to get a Queen in Black title. Black Cat's getting one. You're gonna get to pull. So instead of having to know all the different titles, you know right now, and you can pull them all. Venom. Then it ends with Boomerang's the amazing Venom, formerly known as Boomerang. So maybe that'll be. Hopefully, this is a funny book. Hopefully, this is a funny book. I hope it doesn't take itself too seriously. But we like the Venom with the amazing Spider-Man colors on it. There's a book that this cover comes from that we have here. Yeah, we love this book. Comic Tom has this poster in the background of his stream. And if you're on YouTube looking at comics, you'll run into Comic Tom. But anyways, that is us. That is League of Comic Geeks, and this is the Queen in Black event that is happening. If you're not going to use League of Comic Geeks and you want to find out more, maybe you pause the video. These are all the issues you need. And these you can click add to pull list. It'll pull this just one issue. But you can subscribe to the whole series here. Whole series. You can pull all the Venoms forever until you unsubscribe. And your local comic shop will pull them for you. Queen in Black event starts July 22nd. This is Key Collector Comics. These are some of the books that we've collected over the years that are important to us, because I think this, if you're a Venom fan, I'm a Venom fan, and this is the most important storyline to me related to, it's the greatest story written related to Venom and the symbiotes. Starting with the origin of the black suit, maybe the first appearance, 270, what do we got? 300, 290, 297, 98, 99, 300 in Amazing Spider-Man. You get the Todd McFarlane launch of the black suit, first appearance of Venom. These are our first appearances and keys related to Knull. And this Thor, God of Thunder, Gore the God Butcher storyline shows Knull for the first time as an injured god, where Gore picks up the Necro Sword and goes on a killing spree. Beautiful artwork in this book by Esad Ribic. We don't have this book. But this shows the origin of the symbiotes. Planet Clintar, which is word for cage, which is where Knull was imprisoned. Here's the first appearance of Knull in Venom number 3. And this is cool because it's an homage to the Queen in Black variant of this issue number 1 that we want to pull from these blind bags. This is the 1 in 50. This will cost you money. But it's a first appearance of Knull. It's a homage variant. 1 out of 50. 1 out of 50. What is that going to cost you? $20? $10? But you might be able to pull this one from the blind bag. This is what we're praying for in the blind bag. Yeah. Anyway, that's a Knull key. First appearance of Knull. Origin of Knull, Origin of Nowhere, the severed head of a celestial. We got Silver Surfer Black. This is the earliest time book that's on the earliest timeline of Knull. Silver Surfer Black. Great artwork in that book. Also, King in Black, and then Knull #1. These Knull #1 was fun and interesting. These covers are beautiful. This we got this omnibus, King in Black, and the Venom omnibus. We had this trade. Beautiful collection pieces. That's Key Collector. Simbi #1 is coming out. We're pulling that this week. This is his first self-titled book, just like the Knull #1. That was his first. We got curious and looked up more on Simbi. This is Simbi's first cameo at The Amazing Spider-Man #11 at Legacy 975. This is at 13,977 is his first full appearance. He's also on the cover here, so there's probably other first covers, but normally for value, you could still get this one on eBay for $10 for Simbi's first full appearance in a book, number 13. That was a little bonus content. I think Simbi's going to be fun. I'm going to take a preview of this book. Simbi 1 through 6, Marvel Mutts, Amazing Spider-Man. What's all this? Simbi, what is this? There's 11, 13, and 22. Oh, what is this? Simbi 1 through 6. He already has his own. This is not his first. This is a preview of all of his other stuff. Come on, man. How you gonna pass this up? Comics are supposed to be good and funny. This looks like some peak from maybe 13. 975. 977. What the? This is good. This is good. Y'all want this. So I guess it's Simbi is not his first title. This is what we do. Character. Simbi. Here's some Simbi keys. First cameo appearance. Second cameo appearance in 11. What's a cameo? I would like to see. I would like to see what the cameo looks like on that. What September? First cover appearance of Simbi? There's 13. So it's 11. First full appearance of Simbi. Eleven variant. Okay. All right. Well, there's the facts. There's the facts. So that's it. That's the Queen in Black This is DFW SE Comic Traders. I'm the mysterious stranger. Come join the group. Follow us. Follow me on Facebook. Follow us. Subscribe on YouTube. And let's talk about it. I'm going to be screen sharing the group and inviting people to come and talk. Hopefully grow. Oh, something I forgot about. I should have talked about it at the beginning of this episode. We're in Waxahachie. Cowtown Comic Con is coming to Waxahachie. There's a bunch of content that people have shared over there. We're getting some Swamp Thing. Something's killing the children. There was news about here's some King in Black stuff. Here's my King in Black number 4 variant getting put in the vault. There's Venom. There's King in Black number 1. Didn't have to go far down into the group to see it. Boom. Those first Age of Venom were so good. There's Cosmic Comics. There's us going to the Metroplex collectible show this summer as Constantine. Mm-hmm. This is us at MRT. It used to be called Geek Out, but we went through every dollar book from all their back issue bins. We bought like 100 something, or ended up pulling 60. I think the goal was 100, but we got 60 that day. Anyway, we're Cowtown Comic Con. Cowtown Comic Con. Me on Facebook. Spawn 77. Here's the Doom Quest 6 from 616 Day. Coffee and Comics. Some stuff from MRT. This is a book somebody wanted to trade at Cosmic Comics. This dude's putting up the best remarks in the game right now. Follow him on Facebook. I would love to get a hold of him at a con. Here's the stuff from Avengers Doomsday. Waxahachie on the map. Ooh. This dude always puts up some great stuff. Cowtown Comic Con. What? I want to find a link. I know I have. I just saw it. What? Hold on. Yeah. July 18th and 19th. Cowtown Comic Con is in Waxahachie at the Waxahachie Civic Center. Waxahachie. Anyway, go to their website or come up here. There's a guy here that we're super excited to meet at Cowtown Comic Con. Pat Broderick. Go back. Where's this picture down here? Photos. This man is an old school dude. There he is. There he is. We like him. We like him. He did some artwork or Swamp Thing after the Beach Run got canceled around 90. Swamp Thing 90. Pat Broderick. Doom 2099. He did some Doom 2099 stuff. Looks like he did Captain Man in Green, some Green Lantern, and some Alpha Flight. I don't have any of these, but I have a bunch of his Swamp Thing. He didn't do this cover, but this is the book. This is one of the books that he's in. Let's see. He did some interior pencils. There's another one. With the baby. Swamp Thing and his baby. And Constantine's baby. He's really cool. So I get to meet him. Maybe get some signatures. Get some chit chat about. Maybe we'll look at the inside of the book with him. And hear a lot about what he did. So that we're going to be here. We're going to be here both days. Getting in early with the VIP pass. Rushing over to talk to Pat at the Waxahachie Civic Center, July 18th. So come chat with us on Facebook or in the comments here on this video. Anyways, see you live and in person or online. Peace.